Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Guess
Good
what? Guess
evening.
what? Yes, evening, Miss Lorna. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good.
Great. So, hey, everybody that's out there watching, thank you for tuning in to the Ruby Girl Talk. Once again, your favorite show in the whole wide world is going on. And I know you've been waiting for it all week. I'm so excited to see you every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your favorite show, the Ruby Girl Talk, comes on, and I am Kay, your favorite Ruby Girl. So Ruby Girl comes from Proverbs 31 and 10, just in case you didn't know. And who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above the price of a ruby. So ladies, that makes you valuable, virtuous, and we know most certainly rare. So ladies, go to rubygirl.net and join the tribe with the right vibe. So the purpose of the Ruby Girl brand is to restore respect to the woman. If you look back in the old days, we used to be so respected, so reverenced. We carried ourselves in such a different way. We were ladies, as they say, but now it seems like the standard has dropped. But the Ruby Girl brand is bringing that standard back up, a God standard. You don't have to be perfect to be a Ruby Girl. You don't even have to be saved to be a Ruby Girl. A Ruby Girl is something that God called us and established us to be the minute we entered this earth. But it's great to be saved, because let me tell you, Jesus will be the best thing that ever happened to your life, and you truly be God's
Mhm.
Ruby Girl. All right. So I got Miss Lorna on with me tonight, and I met her a few weeks ago. We were doing a radio show together. So look, y'all, we got a bit of a celebrity here. So I want y'all to welcome this celebrity tonight by sharing this broadcast. As I always say, to share the broadcast is free. I promise you, I would not bill you. I would not PayPal you or Cash App you. You just go ahead, and I'm going to let you have this one for free. Go ahead, share it on your page, and sit back, relax. Let's have fun, because Miss Lorna has a lot of things to share. This woman is dynamic. Her gift, I told her, is the gift of help. And so sometimes we have spiritual gifts, and we're like, how can we use them to impact the world? But Miss Lorna, she has impacted the world. Everything she everything she does for business is to help someone or to meet a need. So Miss Lorna, how are you? Could you introduce yourself to the audience tonight?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lorna Cheatham. I'm the founder and CEO of Cleras Creative Gift. It's a certified woman-owned, minority-owned business based in Detroit, specializing in gift wrapping paper and gift bags for people of color. I think that you were right when you said that I do have the gift of helping people. I think that is my true calling, because that is me. That is me. And it took me a while to realize that. Sometimes I would say, why does everybody keep coming to me? Why does everybody keep coming to me? That is my calling. And so now I just relax and let it happen.
So what's your
I can't fight it.
website? So what's your website so people
Our
can get in
website is
contact with you?
Cleras, CLERASCONNECT.myshopify.com. You can go
Okay.
on the website if you want to take a look at our products, and if you want to make a purchase, or if you just
Okay.
want to take a look around, do that.
Now, look, y'all, she has welcomed you to her website home. Don't be rude. Go visit her. You can look up in the posting section of this post, and I've already put the link up there. Just click on the link and check her out. So, Lorna, yep, I said that right. I have to make sure I say your name right.
Yes, ma'am.
We talked about you having a gift of help. And so many people, like I said, God gives us spiritual gifts, not just for us, but for us to help others. And yours just happened to be the gift of helps. And you have used that gift to meet needs of the community and to start a few businesses. Now, give us your business resume.
Okay. Since 1997, I have owned and operated residential treatment facilities for the mentally handicapped. We provide 24-hour supervision and care in a residential setting for consumers diagnosed with various mental illnesses. We also teach them skills like socialization, we just reinforce the skills of daily living, some of the things that they miss, and we bring that back to them. In addition to that, in 2012, I opened a senior adult day program center where instead of consumers sitting in the house, they can come out in the community. We take them on outings, various outings. And this also gives parents, actually children of adult parents, some place to bring them, because sometimes when you're the caregiver of your parents, they need an outlet. And so we offer them that outlet. They can bring their parents there, and we work with them, keep them there up to about maybe 6, 7, 8 hours while their adult children are at work or doing other things, maybe even shopping. But that gives them an outlet, because sometimes that can be kind of taxing on you. So we offer that service as well. And it's been going on since 2012, and we open up about 7:30 and close at 5.
Okay.
In 2018, I opened Cleras Creative Gifts. Cleras Creative Gifts is our Afrocentric gift wrapping paper and gift bags for people of color to celebrate life events such as birthdays, holidays, weddings, baby showers, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduations. We just finished our graduation design, and now we're working on a design for National Girlfriend's Day, which is celebrated August 1st of every year. So we're pretty excited about all the designs that we have so far, and I'm just waiting for it to really get out there and just explode, because we're on the verge of exploding right now.
All right, you selling stock? No. You know how people say we're about to explode. Can we put some stock? Can we buy some stock? Be part of the explosion? That is awesome. It's amazing how your businesses are so different. You deal with
they're completely different. See, I got into the adult foster care business during the time I was employed at a company working in the finance department. And so I was offered the opportunity to get a contract to open up the first adult foster care home. After the first year, I received an award for Home Provider of the Year. And I was kind of shocked, because I didn't think I was doing that good of a job. Then 3 years later, I received a proclamation from Detroit City Council for outstanding community service. So that's pretty amazing. I was pretty excited about that. I know you asked a question about what did we do during the pandemic?
Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. Okay. Not yet. I have to look. I gotta first ask. I like this. Look, I could just sit back, y'all, and she's gonna answer all the questions and everything. I love it. But like I said, your businesses are two different businesses. But y'all, believe it or not, even though she's in helping adults with mental issues, and then she's selling Afro-eccentric wraps. They both line up with the gift that helps. I know you like, now how? So she's helping people that have mental illnesses, people that take care of people with mental illness, to give them a break, like adult daycare. Because think about it. A lot of you, when you watching your child, you have some place to take your child. But when you watch an adult, sometimes your family members don't want to help. Everybody is not capable of watching someone that maybe has dementia. And I know personally, because when I was growing up, I had to watch my grandmother, and she had dementia, and even her own children at times didn't have time to watch her, because it's like, we already got her watching her, so I don't have to make time. And I really wish it was adult daycare back then, so it could have even given me a little break. So, but the Afro-eccentric gift wrap came from what? What need did it come from?
The need came when I recognized that there was not enough African-American representation on store shelves in the gift wrapping arena. And that's how that whole thing birthed. That's how it came to fruition. I was out looking for some gift wrapping paper for my son's friend, and I wanted to find something that looked like us. But I wasn't able to do that. So that's when I came back home, and I told him, I said, this is the idea that I'm going to use for this company. I'm going to create my own line of Afrocentric gift wrapping paper for people of color.
I love it. I love it. You know, sometimes we need to see ourselves and give ourselves on certain things. And so that
Mhm.
was a need. Both of her business met a need. She went, saw that they didn't have this in the store. Instead of her complaining and being like, well, I guess it won't happen, she made it happen. And that's a true mind and a true heart of an entrepreneur. They meet some kind of need. That's
Yeah.
why they always say, what's your why? Because usually an entrepreneur, we just, some of us in the business, like, okay, I'm going to make money, but what's going to make you stay in the business is your why, because you don't always make money at first. It might take you 10, 15, some people 20 years to make money. But why do we stay in there? Because we know that our business is needed, and your business is so needed. I know a lot of people that are trying to take care of their parent and they're trying to work. Even working from home is hard,
It's all
because
right.
when your parent, when you're the person you watch and say they have an accident, you working, you got to stop working and clean them up. You can't just let them sit there. So
Right.
are they wander off or try to get outside, or they get confused, or just any kind of thing? You got to stop what you're doing and take care of their needs. So I applaud you, because you got to have patience. But you say you
Oh,
have
yeah.
like a open home policy too.
Yes.
Okay. You say you even invite them to your home
Oh, yeah.
sometimes. And
We
see,
do a lot
that's
of things
rare.
together. We do a lot of things together. They used to come home and help me take care of my dog. Or if I was on vacation, my son's friend would bring them over here so they could help her. They could help walk my dog. So yeah, I'm real close to them, real
Hmm.
close to them.
See,
And I
that's
don't distance myself from them. I don't put myself up here and leave them down there. We're together. We go
so
out
you
to lunch. We go out to dinner. We go shopping. It's just that's how it is.
so you treat them like family.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's how they should be treated. And
Yeah.
a lot of people that have like are born with mental issues, some of them have
Hmm.
such a pure heart. You know, sometimes you might look at them and be like, well, they living with these limitations, when we're the ones that are living with limitations. Theirs
Yep.
might be physical, might be mental, but we have so many other limitations that we don't even know that we impose on ourselves. And so sometimes if you're not familiar with being around people like that, you kind of get uneasy, or you just don't understand them. But once you get to know them, you like to just regular people. It's just that sometimes we focus on what they're not able to do instead of what they can do. And that's what I like. It sounds like you have an ease with them. You don't, you see them just like everybody else.
Yeah, because see, when I was working in the finance department for that company that offered me that contract, and a lot of people were saying, well, aren't you scared? Aren't you scared? And scared never entered my mind. I just fell right into it. And that's how I ended up getting that award after a year for outstanding. I was a home provider of the year.
And
It,
congratulations, you
it just,
deserve it.
I just fell right into it. And, it may have hit me on a personal note also because one of my sisters had a nervous breakdown,
Mm,
and we all go through things. We
yes,
all go through things. Sometimes they say there's a thin line between sanity and insanity, and it's a thin line.
I
Just don't know
agree.
what that breaking point is.
I agree. I agree. So, what happened to your business during the pandemic? Did it grow? Did it slow? What happened?
Um, During the pandemic, it slowed down. We had to make a lot of changes to the operation because we had to make sure that everybody was safe. So we gave weekly group meetings on mask wearing, social distancing, being safe in the community, being vaccinated. And they had a lot of input about it. It did slow down as far as people coming to visit them because we just want to make sure that everybody in the house stays safe. And we don't know where that person coming from the outside. They're carrying something into the house. So we had to be real careful with that. But
Mm.
now it's relaxed a lot. But we still get the meetings and tell them that you still have to be careful in the community. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, use hand sanitizer. So it's like waking up breathing as far as I'm concerned, because I think COVID is going to be around here for a long time. It's probably going to be around just like the flu.
Yeah. And yeah, I do agree. So most of the adults in your home, do they have families that come see them, or just the families can no longer take care of them, or were they just high functioning adults?
Some have family members that come see them and some don't.
Hmm.
So in that respect, you somehow end up being their family member.
And I love the way you treat them, but are they mostly high functioning adults? Do you
A
have
little bit
some?
of both.
Oh, okay.
A
All
little
right.
bit.
Because I know it's some that they can't live on their own, but they're able to live in a facility that
Yeah.
will, try to help them out and kind of watch over them, but then they still have their independence.
But then some you can get, like I've gotten several to the point where they moved into a semi-independent facility or moved back home.
Oh,
We
wow.
give them the skills that they some lost somewhere, and
Mhm.
keep working on that skill to get them to that level where they can move back out. And realistically, some of them can. Some of them
Okay.
can't, but some of them can.
Okay, good, good,
They
good.
still call me. Even though they're not with me any longer, they still call.
That's
So that
love.
that says volume to how they were being treated when they were there.
So let me this one is off the cuff. What would you say to somebody that's taking care of a family member and it's really rough for them? What are
If
some
it's
tips?
if it's really rough, and if it's causing a lot of problems, they may want to consider possibly moving that person out. If sometimes that's a harsh decision to make, because sometimes when you take a person out of the facility, out of place where they're familiar with, sometimes and you move them to someplace else, sometimes they decompensate pretty fast.
Hmm.
So that's a hard decision sometimes for a person to make. Um, it just depends on the person and their relationship with their family member, but it's hard either way. It's no easy way to do it. No easy way. But if you had to do something like that to move them to another facility, I would say you keep the lines of communication open, see them often, come visit them often. That'll help making that transition a lot easier, as opposed to just putting them there and then leaving there and cutting off communication. It'll make the transition a whole lot easier if you kept that communication open and come seeing them often. Take them
Okay.
out to church, take them out to dinner, take them home for overnight visits.
Just don't disconnect, put them somewhere, and that's it. Because
Right.
that does happen because people
Yeah.
get busy in their everyday life that they
Yeah.
forget about a person that's sitting in the nursing home. I have a friend, she worked as a chaplain with the
Uh-huh.
elderly, I think in a nursing home or something. And she said it was a lady there that had dementia really bad. So, they kind of didn't pay her any attention because she really didn't get out the bed or anything. And she said she would just go in there and just rub the lady, just talk to her, let her know that she mattered. And I think that's the most important for any human being, because we never know at the end of our life how we're going to end up. And so
Yep.
it's always best to treat people like you want to be treated. So, Miss
Right.
Lorna, so during this time, I'm going to check out Facebook, see if anybody have any questions, any comments. And what I want you to do is give us a 60-second talk or pitch, talk about your business, talk about any encouraging word, anything you want to say to us for 60 seconds. I'm going to clear the floor. Hey, y'all stand back. She about to blow our mind. Get ready. But I'm going to check out social media. So go ahead, Ms. Lorna, and make sure you give them your contact information.
Okay, I'll start off with our contact information. My name is Lorna Cheatham. My website is clerasconnect.myshopify.com. That's CLERASCONNECT.myshopify.com. We are certified by the WBENC as a woman-owned business, and the goal of this company is to bring back jobs to the city of Detroit to disadvantaged and abused women of color, as well as for returning citizens. We would eventually like to open our own manufacturing facility in the city of Detroit, where we manufacture our own product in the USA as opposed to it being manufactured overseas. And that's the way that we look at bringing jobs back. Our products are proud to celebrate diversity and empowerment of people of color, which is why our designs are made in the USA, more specifically in Michigan. So the premise for this company came out of my desire to see more African-American representation on store shelves. So we began focusing our efforts on designing gift wrapping paper and gift bags for people of color to celebrate those life events and special moments. Again, our products celebrate birthdays, baby showers, weddings, holidays, Kwanzaa, Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation, and coming up, Girlfriend's Day. That's Cleras Creative Gifts.
All right, that was fantastic. That was absolutely amazing. So here's some of the ladies. Katrina said, just good evening to everybody. Dr. Carla, she was on here last week. She said a gift wrapping business for people of color. She loves it. And she says entrepreneurship is designed to solve a problem. And I truly agree. So Miss Lorna, this is the second half of our show. And during the second half of the show, we kind of shifted just a little bit. So I want to talk a little bit more about your gift wrapping business. Are you like the first African-American gift wrapping business in Michigan?
In Michigan, I think so, yes.
Wow. So look, y'all, we're talking to a historian. I like to just throw words out there. A historian, a history maker. That's going to be the word for the night. That's what we're going to define it at. I like just using my own words and make them work how they need to work. So we're talking to a historian today, somebody that's going to be on Wikipedia. Lorna Cheatham, the first African-American woman in Michigan selling Afro-centric gift wrapping. And then we're going to see your picture up there, you smiling with your hand waving. I'm like, she was on my show. And you can be like, I watched her on the Ruby Girl show. So we can't wait to see how your business blow up. And you're right, it is needed. Because I know it's time when I had went shopping and I don't really think about it because I'm so used to just grabbing what's on there. I never stop to think like, where are we being represented in this? So you told us why you chose to sell and design wrapping paper, but you also sell bags too. And are they in the stores yet?
No, they're not in the stores yet, but we have a deal on the table that I'm hoping that's going to really come into fruition.
So have you talked to the buyers before? Tell us a little bit about talking to the buyers.
I have not talked to buyers about the gift wrapping paper. No, not about the gift wrapping paper. I'm looking forward to it though. But
I've talked to a few buyers and you'd be so excited about your product and you know the worth of it. And for me, it was disappointing when I was like, I talked to a guy about my product and it was a lady product. So of course he didn't understand. He didn't see the value of it. So I was like, okay, the women gonna be so excited about it. And they were like nonchalant. But I went back to the table because we had a table and I sold 3 of my products to the people that were sitting at the table. So they saw the value of that. Was the weird thing. I did make a sale. Yes, I did make a sale at the buyers meeting, but not to the buyers. But you got to know how to talk to the buyers. And so you go to Global Empowerment Ministry. Tell us about that.
I started Global Empowerment Ministries in 2017. It was brought to me by my nephew and then by Harvey Wilson. And I started going when Global Empowerment Ministries was meeting in Henry Ford High School. And then from there, they went to Mumford High School. But Mr. Cartwright is a great mentor, and he doesn't mind sharing information. And sometimes when I miss, I got to get back in there and get connected because when I'm not there, I feel like I'm missing something. So when I get back in there, I'm all excited all over again. So it's something about him that I just can't put my finger on it, but he's a great mentor. And I'm glad that I'm connected with him now because he has opened up so many doors, things that we didn't know anything about sourcing products from overseas. We knew nothing about it. He's teaching us how to talk to buyers, which product we need to select. And if you find one product, stick with that product, because I'm one that was guilty of that. I was all over the place because it was the excitement. So my feet are grounded now. I know what direction I'm going in, but I'm so grateful to him for everything that he's taught us. Really grateful.
Yeah, I was going to global empowerment too. Past Art Cartwright, Mr. Art Cartwright, he was my business mentor. So he's helped me get ahead. He helped me taught me how to fill out an LLC, how to establish my business, how to talk to buyers. I took his buyers class. I took his contract manufacturing, get certified. I was certified with WeBank for a while. So it was a lot of things that he taught me as a business person. And y'all don't know this. He's a millionaire and he does this for free. He doesn't charge. Now for the classes, the buyer classes, stuff like that, he does charge. But basically, all you need to know, you can go ask him and he'll tell you. He still has the question and answer session on Saturday. Okay, on Saturday. So you can just come and just ask him different business questions and stuff like that. So I was going there for quite a while. I know at least let me see, about 6 years. I say about 6 years I was going there. But I just went in another different direction. But the information that he gave me and the foundation that he laid for me, it enabled me to be able to go into another direction. So listen, entrepreneurs, don't feel bad if you start off going with one product or one service, and then somewhere along your journey, you switch it up. You switch over to something else, because sometimes God is laying a foundation and you got to learn this, you got to do this, and you got to do that. And then eventually you'll see that all the pieces fit together. Nothing you do for your business is wasted. Even if you go out and buy a product and say, you know what, this is not my product, I can't really sell it or whatever. Guess what? You learn how to buy that product. You might not sell it, but you learn how to pick it up. You found the website. So everything in business is relevant. It's never irrelevant. It's never that you have knowledge and it's wasted. That's the difference between your job and your business. I tell people all the time, I have been in my job 21 years, and last year they put in a new system. Everything I knew before that system was irrelevant. I really started over learning something new in 21 years for the same job I had been doing. But it's not like that with business, is it, Miss Lorna?
No, it is not.
No, because every time you learn something, it's to help your business grow. So tell us, what's next? What you got planned? Let us in.
What do I have planned? Right now, our plan is to keep working hard, getting our products in front of buyers on the local, national, as well as international market. And we are continuing to develop new products. So it's just continue to go on and on and on. That's what business does. It continues to move, not backwards, but forwards. So we're still working on new products.
I totally agree. So did you have any wrapping paper with you real close to show us, or we just gonna have to go on your website? Oh, okay. We can see it just a little bit.
Those are our gift bags. On this end over here, on the right, is our happy birthday men. Next to that is welcome baby boy. Welcome baby girl.
Is that a lamb on there? You can just see it just a little bit. It's not too clear.
I can bring it in.
Okay.
Yeah, a little lamb. I put little stuffed animals in them. So you get a chance to see what they look like.
Oh, look at the little babies on there. That is really cute.
Yeah.
So how often do you design new wrapping paper or new bags?
I can't really say, because a lot of my ideas come to me in my sleep.
Okay.
Things come to me in my sleep, and that's been happening for a long time. So I said, maybe that's God talking to me, telling me you need to do this. So the girlfriend, the thing for National Girlfriend's Day, I just came up with that one a couple of days ago.
Okay, good. So what about Black History Month? Do you have wrapping paper, special wrapping paper, or bags for Black History Month?
No, that'll be our next one.
Okay.
That'll be our next one.
So how long have you been doing the wrapping business? I know you said you started in 2018.
2018 is when the company evolved. We just launched July last year
Okay.
with the gift wrapping paper.
Okay.
Launched last year, so it was a hurdle to get over, but we made it.
Okay. So as
We
an
look at it as
entrepreneur,
gift
what
wrapping
advice would you
paper.
give another entrepreneur?
I'm sorry.
As an entrepreneur, what advice would you give another entrepreneur that has an idea in their mind, but they have no way, or they don't even know where to start? Where would you tell them to start?
They're an entrepreneur. They have an idea, but they don't know which way to go.
Think about when back in, just say, when you first started business, and when you first had the idea, just say when you first started business, think about that. Now think about when you first had the idea to do the gift wrapping. Now imagine this person, say they have an idea to bring out colored character forks or something like that, and they like, I don't know where to start, I don't know what I do, because I run into this all the time. I hear people say, I have an idea for a business, but I don't even know where to get started at.
I would say first thing, start doing research.
Hmm.
Start doing research. Google is a good place to start also, but definitely do research to make sure that that definitely is what you want to do. But I would say the first step is do research and start trying to get with people that can help you get that idea out on paper. And then from paper, get a graphics designer to start working with you if designing a product is what you're looking into doing. Yeah, but that was my first thing. I had to do some research and look around and see if there's a lot of people that are out there doing this, and if so, how come I didn't know about it? Research is the first step, and then you may have stumble. The thing is, keep moving forward. Keep moving. Don't stop. Keep moving. Even though it seems like you hit a stumbling block, because I hit a lot of them. Keep moving forward. Don't stop that forward movement.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can recap. Do your research and keep moving forward, because a lot of people have resources, they just don't share it, because a lot of people think it's just a little bit of space at the top, which is the opposite. It's more space at the top than it is at the bottom. We're all crowded down here at the bottom, pushing each other down, not realizing, look, I need to push you up. That gives me more space. I get pushed up. If we all just we have one goal. And one thing that I like was that you said you wanted to bring a factory here so that you can help returning citizens. So tell us a little bit more about that vision, because it's a reason why you want to give returning citizens jobs.
Okay. If you have a felony conviction, you're going to be hard pressed to find a job. And I think it's all by design. Those ones that have the felony conviction, they can't find jobs. And generally, when they can't find a job, it'll weigh on them really heavy, and then they'll go back out and reoffend again and get caught up, and they end up in the prison system again. And God forbid if they end up in one of those privatized prisons. That's what they want you to do, keep coming back anyway, because they're making money off of you. So my idea is having a factory where we hire felons and anyone else that need a job, but definitely for felons, because they can't get employed. And how are they supposed to take care of themselves? How are they supposed to care for their family if they can't get employment? Well, how are they going to do that? They got like a weight around their neck, that felony conviction that you can't get rid of, and it stays with you. You cannot get a job. There are some agencies out here that will hire you, but there's so many things involved in that. Well, what did you do? How long has it been since you had the felony conviction? What does it matter? Either you're going to give them a job or you're not. But I think that's real. I think it's horrible that they go in prison, they serve the time, and then come back out here and can't get a job.
I agree.
And I'm speaking from experience because I got one of my nephews going through the same thing.
Mm,
Can't get a job.
that's sad. I remember my first job, my manager, she was very liberal. That's what I would say. And she would hire guys that had got out of prison and whatever. And I used to look at her like she was crazy, because one guy, I think he was violent. One guy had committed a robbery and one had been violent. And I was like 19 at the time and stuff. And I was nervous to work with them, because they've been to prison, they done did something once before, and you think they're going to do it again. But she would give them actually a chance. She would treat them like they didn't have anything on their record, and she would go to bat for them, literally. One guy, he got into it with somebody. I think the man owed him money, and the man called us up, bringing some guys up there, and he actually, hurt the guy, but she worked to get him transferred, somewhere else. So
Okay.
yeah, she actually worked with them. And I get it. It's like you did your time. You should be able to come back and be a productive citizen. So they get frustrated,
Yeah.
and it's like a cycle that they're in that they just can't get out of. The government won't help them, and people say, oh yeah, you did your time, everything's free and clear. But no, it, like you said, it's like a weight around them. And so they need jobs that make them productive, because as Mr. Art Cartwright says, when the crime rate goes up, the unemployment rate has went up, and they have found that the unemployment rate is actually linked to the
So,
crime rate. Because think
yeah.
about it. If I
Yeah.
got to be at work in the morning, I'm not going to be out at 4 o'clock in the morning still in your car. I'm going to be
Exactly.
in bed tired for one, or being ready to get to work. So you're right. We have to give these young guys something productive to do. But they're smart enough to figure out how to steal your car without a key. They know how to pick up your signal from your key fob. They know how to put in a code that will scramble out your Wi-Fi. And then this is what I learned too. They know that if they put the brake lights on, the camera won't pick up the license plates. I've learned this through watching
Really? You just told me something.
yes, Ring videos and all the comments and stuff like that in our neighborhood watch. But yes, because somebody had a video of somebody driving on the street, and they just had their brake lights on, and they say if you put the brake lights, the camera they won't be able to see at night the license plate. So I'm like, y'all smart enough to figure out all this. Why don't y'all be productive instead of destructive?
Yeah.
So thank you for your vision. Thank you for your dream. Thank you for helping those that can't be helped. Thank you for loving those that people set aside or they think they can't deal with. Thank you for using your gift of help to bless the world so much. So Miss Lorna, I'm gonna let you give us a 2-minute closeout. But while you do that, I want to share my screen so that I can show them your beautiful website so they can go shopping, girl. They can shop while you talk. So let me open this up. Let me find this share button. I done told y'all about sharing, so I guess I got to share too. All right, let's see here. All right, we sharing. All righty, go ahead, Miss Lauren, and I'll give them a tour of your website while you talk.
Just to bring up the issue about the felony convictions again, this is going on today where, you get pulled over by the police and they manufacture some type of crap on you, and then you get stuck with a felony. You're already a productive citizen, but you get pulled over by the police, they make up charges on you, and then what happens? You end up with a felony conviction on your record. And in most cases, you lose your job. So they're really setting us up, just criminalizing everything that we do, basically. That's how I feel about it. But my goal is to bring back jobs, especially to returning citizens, because they need to be functioning citizens. You paid your debt to society. Let them get a job. Let them go out and work, and we'd be glad to hire them. We'd be glad to hire anybody. The factory, I think, should be located in the empowerment zone, because where global empowerment is located on Van Dyke, I think that is one of the poorest zip codes in the city of Detroit. quite possibly in the United States. So I would rather have my factory located in a place like that so we can really reach out and help other people. And that's what it's all about, reaching out, helping other people.
Beautiful.
Oh, website.
Yes, I love this. Y'all see this unique. I'm really looking for the men because you don't see a lot of stuff for men, and this is really nice, y'all. This is her holiday wrap for the men.
Happy holiday, men.
Yeah, for our brothers out there. Imagine one of our brothers getting something wrapped up like this. That is really nice. She has Kwanzaa gift wrapping paper out here too. Now this is nice. Y'all, I'm shopping. So y'all can shop with me though. But this is Kwanzaa. She has that out there. Oh, weddings. Where my single sisters at to get married at? Where y'all at? All right. Let's find y'all some wedding gift wrap. Y'all. We speaking it. Oh, look at this, y'all. This is so cute. They jumping a broom. Oh, this is gorgeous, y'all. I'm trying to move just a little bit slow so y'all can see it. Isn't that nice? That is beautiful. She has birthday gift wrapping for women. Oh, check it now, y'all. Look at us. Look at us, y'all. Oh, this is beautiful. Our natural sisters.
Yeah.
Our scarf wearing sisters. Our wig wearing sisters.
Great.
Yeah. I call it add-on hair sisters. This is really nice.
Thank you.
Great. And you design all this yourself?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Oh, y'all, we got gift bags. Let me see. Oh, look at here, y'all. Wait a minute, gift bag. Let me see. Women. I know holiday.
Wrap paper.
This is nice. This is really nice. Yeah. I love it. I absolutely love it. So y'all go to Cleras, Cleras,
Clear.
CLERAS Connect dot myshopify.com. Y'all see it? It's also in the posting section up there. So she said free shipping for orders over $50. All Christmas gift wrap papers are 30% off. So y'all can stock up now. Let's be a little proactive, everybody, and start stocking up now. And look at the baby shower. This is absolutely gorgeous. These are the cutest little babies. But as you see here, she is excited about her own gift bags. Isn't that amazing, y'all? And gift wrap. Look, don't ask me to wrap up nothing because I ain't wrapping up nothing for y'all. But I'll take the paper and put it in the bag.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Miss Lorna. Did you give them your contact information? Can you give them your contact information one more time?
Yes. 313-636-2072. Website is Cleras Connect, CLERASCONNECT.myshopify.com.
All right. Thank you. So this evening we had a very interesting talk with Miss Lorna. She is a serial entrepreneur. And so it seemed like her business are on two different spectrums. She has adult daycare, she has like adult foster home, and then she has a gift wrap and also gift bag business. But both of them she created to meet a need in the community. So let me ask you, what need are you meeting in your business in the community? What is it that's in your heart that you see that the world is lacking? And you might be just the one that God created to meet that need. Don't think that you're too small. Don't think you don't have the resources, because trust me, every single entrepreneur started with nothing. We might have had nothing but a dream, nothing but a vision. Some of us might have had the money, but we all started with nothing in our hands and we made it something. We took something that was supernatural and we made it natural. So why do we keep going? Like I said, look at your why. Do you love people? Do you want to see people's lives change and impacted? Do you want to meet a need in your community? She is selling gift wrap not because it's just meeting a need in the community, because she wants to open a factory where men with felonies or women with felonies can come and they can work and have meaningful jobs, support their families. So she wants to sow into generations of people. So her dream is not just for her, it's for her community. So let me ask you, is your dream big enough to influence your community? Or it's just for your family or just for your household? If God gives you a dream or a vision, it's for more than your family, it's for outside of your circle. So don't be selfish and say, I just need enough for me. No, you just need enough for others. We're always, as Christians, we're always thinking of others. God gives us gifts for the world, not for the family, not for cousin Earl, but for the world. So, all right, Miss Lorna, I really enjoyed talking to you tonight. And you thought we weren't going to talk for 45 minutes. We're at 45 minutes. I told you we was going to make this happen. We was going to make this work. So y'all, reach out to her, support her. Anything you want to say before we close, Miss Lorna?
No, I'm just happy that you invited me to do this. And I'm really excited about our products. Please look at our website. Take a look around. You see something you like, go ahead, purchase it.
Pull out them credit cards, y'all. Translation. I'm a translator. Pull out them credit cards and support a sister. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Lorna. And y'all go out and support her. I know y'all got birthdays coming up, Mother's Day coming up. Shop early for Christmas right now. Baby showers. Look, it's been a cold winter and lights been out. So baby's gonna be coming, y'all. It's been baby making weather and season. So be prepared. So all right, y'all. Thank you.
Let me say, our Mother's Day, Father's Day, gift wrap, gift bags will not be in until March 23rd.
Okay.
So on the way.
All right. Y'all got 7 days. Oh no, y'all got 16 days. I looked at the time. Y'all got 16 days to get ready to go shopping with her. So can you imagine your mother, your father getting something like that? And if they're older, they really gonna appreciate that. So thank you, Miss Lorna, once again. And everybody that's out there watching the Ruby Girl Talk, I want to thank you. And remember, Thursday is Ruby Girl Day. So put on your Ruby Girl shirt, y'all, and rock the right vibe with the tribe, y'all. Look, we are creatively bringing Christ to the nation. So when people see your Ruby Girl shirt, it's more than it's pretty. It's more that it fits nice. It's about a message that you bring into this world. And the world needs the good news of the gospel. And if just wearing a t-shirt will do it, hey, I'll do it. I'll get my arms in real quick and real fast just by representing the Ruby Girl brand. So I really appreciate you. Go to rubygirl.net. Do some shopping too. So while you're shopping with Miss Lorna, come on over here and shop with Dr. K. So all right, thank you, Miss Lorna. I really appreciate you. And once again, have a great, fantastic night, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. You are so welcome.